I've wanted to be on your show for so long.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody talks about it. They're like, Jonathan Ross is so lovely.
These would be French people, or what?
No.
OK, so you've just come from France, though, haven't you?
Yeah, actually, we were... I was in Paris doing a music video, and I got to go to a fashion show.
Wow. Because it's Fashion Week over there, isn't it? Or it's just been. OK, how was that?
It was beautiful. Beautiful dresses, and... yeah, I knew it was Fashion Week because I was going there for Fashion Week, but you don't realise, like, the models are all there.
Of course, because they would be for Fashion Week, but I suppose but you'd forget that on the way, don't you?
But, like, I didn't realise they were, like, they're all staying in the same hotels as like, people that aren't models.
Oh.
And,
Because you'd think they'd have one with just very thin doors and stuff like that,
I don't know what I thought, or they like sleep on clouds or something. I don't know. But like, I was going to the gym because I was trying to like run off the jet lag. I walk in and there's a model, like a real one, and she's like on the treadmill, right? And she's running like faster than a racehorse would run, like I don't know, 80 miles an hour probably.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah.
So she's top speed.
Top speed, and not breathing heavy at all. She's like... And I'm on the elliptical, which is kind of like...
That's the lazy person's running machine, isn't it?
And I hate it. And you can see in my face that I hate it, and you can hear that I hate it, and I'm like... And she keeps running like that for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
And then she has this like Italian boyfriend come in, and he's like incredibly good looking, and they're both good looking, and he, I swear, leans over the bar of the treadmill and they start making out while she's running this fast.
Wow. That's the most annoying woman on the planet, isn't it?
And I just wanted to be like, you win. You already won.
You know, there's speculation about it all the time, and things you say get reported and sometimes misreported, you know, deliberately misreported. So I had a few stories here, and I want to see whether these were true or not, and whether or not, you know, this. Here's one which was, it's so weird, that Harry apparently, this was in the papers, Harry was sick last year on a roadside when he fell ill after a long hike, and a fan then collected the vomit and tried to sell it on eBay. Was that true, though? Was that actually for sale, do you know?
I don't know if it made it to eBay, but it was a thing.
I saw a thing on the internet the other day of you, which was someone had stored a fart of yours in a jar from a party.
How'd you prove
And he was selling it for $10. It was like, it's a genuine Harry Styles fart in a jar.
Wow. With what? A certificate of authenticity?
Well, I don't know. It was like... I came across this the other day in my garage. It's a jar that Harry farted in when we were younger.
But here's the thing, that's a weird piece of merchandise to have, because...
It is.
It's exclusive.
What do you do? Do you keep... Do you save it for a special occasion and break it out like Quality Streets at Christmas? Do you say, you know what? We've had a good day. Let's break that fart out. So...
Get it back in the jar.
You can't get it back in the jar. It's like a genie.
Right, OK.
But that's a weird one.
It was weirder for me because my mum sent it to me and was like...
What, the fart?
Yeah.
The headline?
No, like, a link to it on eBay. So, yeah, I mean, everyone likes different things, I guess.
What did she say when she sent the email? What was the message? Was it like, my son, I'm proud of you, at last? Or was it like, oh, God, this is weird? Or...
I think it was, is this real? Are you the seller?
Is it true you keep a drunk diary? You keep a diary of when you've been drinking and that? You also use that?
I did on my second record on 21, yeah. Because I'm not very good at talking. Like, you know, to myself, obviously. But to, like, people, and when I'm having, like, a shit time in my relationships, I'm never very good at saying how I feel and talking about it, even if they are, and they try and bring it out of me.
And did all the stuff in the drunk diary wind up in the album, or is there stuff... So it's more
yeah,
it's all in there?
Yeah, it was me going, oh, like, you're such a dickhead, Adele, like, all this stuff. Yeah. All stuff about myself, and then it would kind of make me think about the situation when I would read it back sober. And then I'd be able to write the songs.
And so how do you write songs now without the benefit of that?
I haven't written a song since... I think the last song I wrote on 21 was Don't You Remember. I haven't written a song since then.
Why not?
Yeah. I'm going back in the studio in November. Fingers crossed.
But so you have to get the material ready before then, though? You can't just go in...
Well, this is actually a theme, what I've got to do for... wow, that's really giving something away,
isn't theme?
It? I need to... I've already... It's got a... I've got like a... You know, a concept.
Oh, wow. A concept album?
No, it's one song.
Listen, Ed, I know you're friends with Elton, and I believe you have bought Elton John a special Christmas gift. Or was it a birthday gift?
No, it was a birthday gift, but the picture I've got you guys is... no, I didn't want to show the one I gave him because it's, you know, personal to him.
It's a personal gift, of course, I understand.
But no, I was like, what do I get a man who has everything? And a friend of mine is a stonemason, and he made me a chessboard, and I said, you can make anything. He was like, anything. And I was like, can you make me a massive marble cock? and he said, yeah, like what kind? Like flaccid, circumcised, uncircumcised, erect? I was like, just do a bunch, we'll pick. So the picture that I gave you, I've actually taken a little hat off it. But this is the one I have in my house.
So you have this one in your house. So we have a picture. This is in Ed's house. This is not the one he gave to Elton for his birthday. Have a look at this.
Wow. Did you have to give him a specific penis to work from?
Yes, it's The Rock from behind. It's The Rock in rock.
That's made out of sandstone. It's actually really heavy. There's some wine stains on it from Sam Smith came around and we both drunk wine out of the shaft.
Normal.
That is by anyone's definition a good night in.
Flautist.
You're a flautist. Now that's flute playing.
I'm a flutist, but I think it's flautist. I've been saying flautist for a long time.
Flautist is the right phrase, I believe. It's
That's
playing
the
the
right
flute.
phrase,
It's
right?
called, you are a flautist.
Somebody was like, "Excuse me, it's flutist." I was like, "Okay."
No, it's definitely
been
flautist.
playing for 1,000 years.
Yeah. So you learned it as a kid, I guess. Were you at school? Did you study it at school?
Yes, I studied from 5th grade all the way to college. I was going to study at the Paris Conservatory.
Wow.
This was my life. I was going to be this flute player in a symphony. I was going to wait for someone to die so I can be first chair. Like, that's just how it goes.
So you really wanted to see the classical route was what you were going down?
Yes.
Okay, and what made you change?
I had Melissa and I had Lizzo. There were these two worlds that I had in college, and I had to choose. It was like waking up at 7 a.m., rehearsing, being in a marching band, and then staying up till 7 a.m., rapping, and going to the club. I made a choice, and bitch, I guess it worked out.
Can you use the flute within your work? Can you do, like, rap flute?
I do.
Yeah.
I do rap flute.
Amazing.
How would you say that?
Well,
flute. I'm a flapper.
Well, let's bring out Sasha. This is Sasha the flute, the famous flute. And it's kind of like, let me hand you Sasha. Flute playing, it's hard. It's not something you can just pick out, because we had some...
Which end do you use?
That's what she said. I heard about your hairy bits.
Very hairy, very hairy.
Not anymore.
Wait, so you have a flute? Let me see. Wait, or y'all should both play.
Also, I've got this for Jack. I think this might be more your speed. Would you play us a little something? What could you play us a little demonstration? Wow,
I don't know, that's
beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Lisa, it's amazing.
I'm normally way better. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, don't be,
All right, I'll give you a little.
That's it. What is your life like, Justin? Can you enjoy your life? Because obviously it's a huge success, incredible success, and a deserved success.
Thank you, sir.
But you can't just go out, can you? I mean, you can't go out anywhere on your own, really, can you?
Not just anywhere, no, not without, like, security and stuff.
So how is that for you?
I mean, there's ups and downs to it. I mean, sometimes I would like to just go out and just, you know, not have to call security and, like, worry about all that stuff. But at the same time, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do any of the things I've been able to do, travel the world. I mean, I didn't have any money, you know, so the fact that I'm even able to come here to, you know, to London, and it's a dream come true.
And you said you didn't have any money. I guess until recently, I suppose your money was being looked after by other people.
Yeah, I still have a business manager, but, you know, when I was 17, I didn't, you know, have full control over my money.
So how much money were you getting when you were working? 'Cause you were earning, I guess, millions of dollars already.
Yeah.
How much money were you being given to spend at that time?
Well, basically, there was, like, a certain amount of money, like, say I had, like, a couple hundred a week.
Couple $100 a week?
Yes.
Okay. So it's about £3, I think, in English money. So it's not a lot of money. You didn't have it wasn't crazy money.
No, it wasn't crazy.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
you don't
but
need it.
you know, if I wanted something like extravagant or like something big, like I would just ask I'd have to ask my mom.
Yeah. You know,
I was like, Mom, do you think this is reasonable if I buy this? And she'd be like, yes or no.
And you would always listen, you wouldn't try and overrule her, you wouldn't then go to Dad and say, I haven't seen Mum for a while, this Batman car I want to buy, is that kind of cool? Because you do have a Batman Cadillac, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, no, so who signed off on that? That wasn't Mum saying yes to that, was it? Because I've asked my mum, she said no to the same thing for me.
Yes, and I also have a Fisker, and it's like, it's kind of like chrome, so it's like reflective, and so the paparazzi try to take pictures, and all they see is themselves. Suckers. No, I'm just kidding.